Wonder why I couldn't see you, Mike. Did you put a mic on, Michael?
Yeah, my mic's on. It's just I don't have a. My laptop doesn't have a camera on it, so.
Good evening, everybody. Matt Geary here for Geek Pride's Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign, The Legend of Our Sacrifice. Currently in New Halls, as myself and Michael are at my mother's house in Northern Ireland, so hopefully the connection will keep stable. So tonight we have got. I'm gonna have to move people around. We were waiting on Wes, who was meant to be 10 minutes, and is currently 40 minutes late. So judge him when he comes in. But as we have it, we've got Michael as Tharaval.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
We have Dave as Thomas Moonstar.
Evening all.
We have Mark as Lance.
Hello.
And we have Pete as Dragon.
Good evening.
Right. Wes may or may not turn up. So we will wait and see what happens with this. I'm just going to move these things around here while we wait, because he's going to mess with my thing when he rocks up. If he rocks up.
For now.
Side. Move this down here. Oh, we're in the right place. Move Dave across. Ooh, there we go. All right. Cool. So Michael has no video, so we'll stick his thing here at the minute. Right. Okay. I'm hearing myself, by the way. So has somebody got?
Yeah.
Just an FYI, if somebody's got audio's up pretty high. Okay, so this is going to be potentially the last session before. Well, it's the last session before Christmas, and the last session probably for the new year until the new year. But I'll do a quick roundup. And then we'll go from there, and hopefully by the time I finish the roundup, Wes will have jumped on. Still hasn't read our messages yet, but yes, it's kind of important because it's part of it has some. This storyline has something to do with his character, so I kind of hope he turns up. Anyway, so where we left it off last time is we're in two separate sort of places. So we've got Tharaval and his brother Seravel have followed some cultists to the docks at Taunt. They are basically trying to figure out where Seravel's wife is, who is called oh god, what was it? Sorry.
It was Elaine, but I could be wrong.
No, it's not Elaine. It's not Elaine. It's we get this. We do this every time.
Sorry about this.
There he is. 10 minutes, my ass.
I didn't think the game would be that long. I'm sorry.
What were you playing?
I was on League. The match went on for about an hour. It was horrible.
Oh, okay. Okay.
40 minutes, I think it was.
So I think that's everybody in the right place. Okay, cool. Right. So so Tharaval and Seravel are trying to find where his wife is. His wife being Solden's sister. Tharaval has basically thought, well, I'm not going to get my dog up that rope, so I'm just going to shoot my way over. I'm going to shoot my way onto the boat and see what happens, basically. So he's on the boat. He's killed two guards as he's got up onto the boat. He's killed two other guards who have then, unfortunately, fallen into the water, making a noise. This has alerted the other cultists and stuff who were on the dock. Seravel, who's sort of kind of seen this, has loosed his bow at the main at the main guy, who's sort of one of the guys orchestrating things on the main dock, and has done a fair bit of damage. And that's kind of where we left that. As for the rest of them, they're currently in Camber Ford. And actually, in fact, I'm going to, because I'll move this across to Camber Ford because I've added some bits and pieces.
How was that?
Hello.
Okay, so basically, I've added pretty much everything. So you've got the Dirty Dozen up there. You've got the Dirty Dozen up here, sort of sparring with some Dragonborn. You've got soldiers, sort of the guard, sort of spread around the camp. You have Thomas and Gibbons in their tower. Where is your tower situated? Is your tower the bottom right?
Top left one.
Top left one is
The top left.
Okay, right. So I need to move them. So
Yeah, the one all by itself, the rebuilt one.
right. Okay. So you guys are sort of. I'll move you sort of. You're over here in that tower. Then you have Val, Senway's mother, a monk, one of the monks, and a couple of soldiers are in with Galandra as she sort of kind of is resting. Lance is on guard in the south with one of the guards. And
Wasn't I supposed to be on guard with one of the Dragonborn? That was the whole point.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so we can move them around. So we can stick one of because Dragonborn and there, and then you can have Dragonborn. Do you want it to be Uthrax, or do you just want it to be a normal Dragonborn?
Don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, the idea was we were on guard all night, and then we were doing the sparring in the morning. So in theory, if they're sparring, I shouldn't still be on guard.
Well, that's their position. That's not going to be, the exact time. It's just it saves me pissing around with moving things around and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, the other two monks have basically taken themselves off to the shore to sort of see off Brother Cadfael, who died in the last session, and that's it. Also, the Jonto and Jonto and his rabble of misfits are basically they're going to come. They've come to the southern gate where you are, Lance, and they're basically starting. They're starting to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So that are you just going to let them, or are you going to question them, or are you just going to?
I'm just going to inquire as to where he's off to, just in case there's anything that we need to know.
He says, "It's very boring around here, big man. You see, me and my boys aren't getting what we need, so we're going off to get ourselves a bit of that gold, a bit of the green. We're going to sort ourselves out. Don't you worry, though. We'll not get ourselves in too much trouble."
Right, didn't we have an agreement about who you were going to be getting your gold from in future? So that's my main concern, is that you're not supposed to be preying on the innocent. You're supposed to be helping to keep things...
Don't worry, we're not... Yeah, don't worry. There's loads of these cultist fellas flying around here. We've heard the stories too. We'll sort them out. We'll go and sort that shit out. We'll prey on them.
Fine. That's cool. I just want to make sure that your empty purse hasn't maybe affected your memory, that was all.
Oh, don't you worry, big man. I'm fine. All right. So we'll see you later. So him and his mates sort of, or him and the other sort of kind of thieves, basically file out, put up their hoods and sort of start walking off. in down the track, basically.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. So, right. What I want you to do in Camber Ford is, I want you to position yourselves where you want to be, come dawn. So I want you to think about where you want everybody to be come dawn.
Because it's all kicking off at dawn.
And if there's
Okay,
going to be
well-
anybody, where you're going to put people and stuff, bear in mind where you are may or may not affect what happens next. So, just have a think about that.
Okay.
You are on guard duty, which I would assume end at dawn, but
Mhm.
So is it after dawn or before dawn?
well, it's first light, isn't it? Your sort of
Dawn
Okay, so-
your shift would sort of
so-
kind of end first light, wouldn't it?
Okay, so Jackin and the guard would be like just basically turning in from their guard duty after being on guard. Actually, does Draken have to decide about his weapon at every dawn?
Yes, you've got to decide what you're going to do with it. Yeah, and the same with Val as well. Val's got to decide what sort of he's going to do as well.
What spell I want?
Yeah, and what
Wasn't
spell you want.
Alright.
So what's Daybreak
Oh,
again? What's the options of Daybreaker? Sorry.
You've got your options there. So you've got each dawn, a tune use may make a quest of the weapon and choose one of the following. Preferred enemy, choose an enemy type and always gain an advantage when attacking that type of foe. Damage is increased by 1d6 on that enemy type to 2d6 if the request was made in the light of the day star, so during the day. Radiant light, the axe emits a bright light up to 60 feet and dim light up to 30 feet. When in darkness, all damage caused by axe becomes radiant and is counted as magic damage. You gain both above if you roll. You gain both of the above, but on the roll of 1, all benefits are lost. All right, so you can choose. You can have both if you want, but on a roll of 1, you lose both effects.
On a D4, D6,
on a D6,
D100?
on a D6.
Oh, right, okay.
So you can roll a D6
Okay,
and have
yeah.
both, as long as you don't roll a 1.
Okay. Jackson's going to go with Sunlight Bright and
Okay.
have like a glowing axe
Okay, so
when
you
he
got
needs it.
okay. Cool.
Because I don't. He doesn't know what weapons he's going to need. So.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Val, do you know sort of what you're having? Are you kind of
The spear actually says that I can choose the spell only when I level up. It's once per day I can choose to make a reaction. That'll be an attack.
yeah, you can have
Unless you
your
wanna change
stat.
that.
You can change your stat if you want at the
Oh
dawn.
no, I'm fine for now.
Um,
Wait, okay, I don't know. What stat can I change?
You can have you've added 1+1 to any stat. That's your sort of kind of one of your benefits, your boons that you've got
Okay,
for it. But you can change that around if you want.
I'll just leave it for now.
Right. Okay. I need to click on something for the music. Something
Fighting music.
fighting
I
music.
assume like the Dragonborn and the humans will be kind of coming out at dawn to spar and practice.
That'll be sort of
Yeah,
that'll
okay.
be it. Are you happy enough? So you've got basically engineer Atkinson is sort of kind of in his workshop in the center. You got a couple of the monks down by the shore, sort of seeing off. Cadfael, you got one in the tower with Galandra, Val, and Senway. If you want to be, you can be in the tower if you want. You can be somewhere else if you want. That's completely up to yourself.
I think Thomas, for no other reason, I think Thomas should be at the top of the tower, just in case he needs to cast a fireball at anything.
He's there, currently he's there with Gibbon and the this what's it called? They're investigating the dead. The vessel. They're both sort of kind of looking at the vessel.
Which building was set up as the little makeshift chapel?
Whatever one you want. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you can sort of.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll just plonk myself somewhere. There we go. I'll go pray in here, in this box.
Okay. Is your mother coming with you, or is she staying?
I don't know. She's her own woman.
Okay, she'll stay with Okay. Right. Okay. So that's happening. It's dawn. Nothing overly sort of kind of exciting is currently happening. We're going to go then. We're going to time jump to back to Laravel and Ceravel.
Can I just point out that my token is upside down?
Is it?
You can rotate it.
Is it?
Yeah,
There you go.
it is to me anyway.
There you go. He's back to normal. Okay, so we've upgraded the map from last time. It's not a shitty drawing anymore. It is an actual map. Okay, so we are in initiative step for this. I'll change the music to that. Right. Right, and I'm going to group initiative roll these chaps here.
So I'm assuming I need to roll initiative for. Oh, I've already got mine. Sorry, never mind.
19. Why isn't he? Oh, I know why. Oh, well, the captain. Okay, so and Ceravel as well. He now has stats, so he.
I've done his.
Yep. Okay, so. Okay, so it's Ceravel first, and then it is you, then it's the cultists, and then it's the captain. So, work away, I guess.
Alright, so Ceravel is going to try and finish off the captain, I suppose. So he's going to use Hunter's Mark. 2. And then he's going to. So he's got archery style. He has sneak attack. And. Now, can I use Dreadful Strikes or do I need to use. I'll sort it. He's just going to finish because I don't think he's got much left, but he's only got the 2 attacks because he doesn't have Dread Ambusher. So, let's say Longbow, first attack. So,
he's hit, and the captain is dead. He takes him out. Sneak attack initially did a lot of damage, and the last shot finishes him off.
Shot to the knee, huh?
So you've got a guy down
another,
here.
another guy. Right, so he's going to fire at the other guy that's like closest to him.
Yep.
So Hunter's Mark again. So that's another 2. Why is it? Oh, it's because I'm using that thing. Sorry, ignore that 10 for sneak attack. And Then the longbow again for second attack.
That's a dead. That's another dead cultist. Oomph. He goes down as well. Pinned up against the crate below him. Has he got any other? Has he got another attack or?
No, he's only got the 2.
Okay. So it's your go then.
Right. Let's think. I suppose I'm just gonna have to try and wipe these guys out. So, do I have, because I'm raised up, I suppose do I still have a direct line of sight against
Yeah,
the other?
you'll get to see them all coming down on you. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's go with Dread Ambusher. Turn, you can make it 1 additional attack. Right, so I'm gonna get Sneak Attack, Dread Ambusher, and Hunter's Mark. Right, so I'll just go for the guy who is closest, I suppose.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, fucking hell. Right, so, fuck,
Wow.
that's a lot of damage. Right, okay. So who are you going for, by the way? Where's your line of sight? What?
So, so he's there. So it's basically going to be the guy in the middle.
Okay, you that shot, you hit it with so much power, it goes through that guy's head and into the second guy and kills both of them.
Nice.
Cultist kebab.
I like the way that could have went. It could have went either way. It was because there's the. It's like, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's first shot. Second shot, I'll aim for the guys. Do I have line of sight for the guys on the left?
Yeah, because you're facing down on them and you're kind of clipping, but you're looking over it, so you'll be fine.
Down. So guys on the left. Take off Sneak Attack. Take off Dread Ambusher. Hunter's Mark still there. Ooh. Forgot that. Do I get advantage on anybody who I've not attacked yet, or who has not had a turn yet? You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
Okay. Okay, so that's that's another dead cultist.
And then one last one on the next one in.
And that's another dead cultist.
So there's one lonely guy left on the side going, where did everybody go?
Okay, so it is his go, and he starts to
Run?
he starts to run. So he starts to bugger off. So he takes himself off. Where does he go? Yeah, he starts running in this direction. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So he's like there. He runs off in that direction towards the stairs.
Okay.
Ceravel and the Nook, I guess. Forgot we haven't done the Nook, but
Alright, so Ceravel's going to move to there, and he's just going to shoot at him and finish him off, or try and finish.
okay.
I'd say leave no traces, but there's dead bodies everywhere, so that doesn't really make any sense.
Burn them.
Okay, so Sneak Attack. Hunter's Mark is going to be 6. That's good.
Wow.
And Longbow.
So that's a 16, is it?
So if he's running away, then
Yeah,
it would
advantage,
be in his
yeah.
back, so we'd have the advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's dead. He's done. But he literally just pops his head around the corner and It goes straight in the back, straight down on the ground. Okay, so after you do that, everything's quite quiet. There doesn't seem to be anybody else on top of the ship. You can just sort of hear the sound of the waves and the sort of ship moving on the waves.
Okay, so I signal to Serval and Nanook both to come aboard. And while doing that, I suppose probably going to be a really bad idea, but cut away the ropes anchoring the mooring the ship and.
So you're cutting the.
We're getting onto the ship.
You're going to get onto the ship and you're going to cut the ropes. So you're going to cut the ropes that are anchoring the ship. Do you know how to sail a ship?
Nope. But
I'm that hard.
right. Well, we're just going to get them onto the ship. Get them onto the ship.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to find. Where are we? Right. Okay. So, as you sort of kind of look out and you do a sort of kind of like you do a bit of a sign to Serval, who sort of nods and sort of goes back to sort of grab Nanook. So he kind of goes back to sort of kind of grab Nanook. As he's doing that, you sort of roll me perception.
I like this music. Tharaval running perception, yeah.
Roll me perception, yeah. That's persuasion.
Oh shit! Sorry. Is that even the right one? Persuasion. There we go.
Okay. Sort of as you're sort of kind of doing the sign, you hear clinking of chains and sort of footsteps coming up from below decks.
So, suppose I'm going to move in behind some of the crates and just hide.
Okay, so as you sort of kind of well, where are you placing yourself? Which crates are you going to sort of roll me? You rolling stealth?
Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I was going to say I get advantage on if I've got my hood on, but it doesn't even matter.
As you sort of as you sort of kind of go behind the boxes, you slip on the blood of the one of the guys you just killed, and you sort of kind of tumble tumble down these stairs at the bottom and are prone. As you sort of you know get up with a sort of, you know, back, you hear this sort of like slow golf clap coming, and you hear a sort of quite quite a malevolent voice, but it's got a raspy sort of what's the word? What would it be? What would be the word? Sort of water-based. What's the word for
Gurgly.
gurgly? Sort of gurgly sound. A sort of a hooded figure appears at the top of the stairs. He in tow with him are children on chains. As he sort of kind of moves forward, these children sort of kind of pile out in a long line. I'll not force actually. Where are they? I had little tokens for children, and I've lost them. Actually, fuck it. I had them. I've lost them. I'll just draw them. Draw a little thing where they are. So you've basically got this long line of sort of kids on a chain with a bunch of guards on either side, and they've got them sort of beside the back sort of what's the word? What's the side of a ship called?
Oh,
Not the hull. What's
I know.
the railings basically on the side of the ship, and the figure turns to you, and you hear it in your head. He's not speaking, but you hear it in his head, and he's like, "He told us you would come, Saravel." Love will do.
Oh,
He says,
sorry.
Love will do funny things to even an elf. Lay down your weapons. Give yourself to him, and these children will live.
So is Ceravel hearing this, or is Tharavel hearing this?
You're hearing this. Saravel's off ship at this moment in time.
But it's saying
To you, in your
Love.
mind. He's saying to you,
that, but referring to me as Ceravel.
referring to you, Saravel.
Ooh, dilemma. Who are you? And I'm not who you think you are. Who you think I am.
Who I am has nothing to do with this. Lay down your arms, or the children will all die. Roll me a history check.
Shite.
You're not 100% sure, but one of the boys looks like Casper. You're not 100% sure.
No.
You're not 100% sure. He just looks very similar to that child that you find in the hunting lodge.
Right. let's see. So you're saying there's a long line of kids, which are the X's, and then there's a row of guards.
You basically got a guard,
Yes.
and you got a guard on each end, and they're basically got one of the kids sort of basically ready to sort of be pushed off into the sea.
Okay. And Ceravel. Oh dear. Can,
Roll me,
Sorry, go ahead.
roll me perception on both Ceravel and on you.
so perception for me. Why do I keep on missing this? There we go. And Ceravel. Ooh, he's also got that as well. So.
Okay.
Nice.
You've noticed more. You notice sort of more guards coming up from basically climbing over the side of the ship. And coming up from different parts of the ship. Ceravel notices that some start coming out of the water.
Okay. Tharaval is going to turn to sort of look out towards Ceravel. And he shakes his head at him. Basically signaling not to come after him. Tharaval then takes his weapons off and lays them on the ground in front on the deck.
Okay. Roll me persuade. What's it going to be? Roll me persuasion.
As opposed to perception?
You've got to basically persuasion against your, Ceravel.
Yeah, so basically I was like, oh, against Ceravel?
Yeah, so you're basically, is he going to sort of get involved or not?
Looks like he isn't.
Okay, and roll me.
I need to do a counter for Ceravel. What do I need to do? Sorry, persuasion as well.
What's it going to be? What would be a sort of counter to that? Yeah, just roll with persuasion again for him.
Persuasion again, usually.
Yeah. Okay. He sort of backs off, and sort of grabs Nanook. As you sort of kind of put your weapons down, you hear the voice in your head saying, "Good. He will be very pleased with your deference. Take him." As the guards sort of kind of start coming up the gangplank, and moving around behind you. Okay. So they sort of kind of make their advances on towards you. As that happens, the figure looks at you and looks at looks at one of the little boys and says, "You must be punished, though, for what you have done." And he walks up to the little boy and basically just bites into the child, who starts screaming. All the other sort of children beside him start crying, start screaming as well. And the figure basically devours this child in front of you.
Right. Well.
But okay, bear through 1 minute. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So, okay. So he has devoured this one here. Thankfully, it's not the one that you thought was Casper.
Do I know which one? Which one was the one I thought was Casper?
He's the first one in the line. The first one to go overboard, basically.
Okay. Right, so he's devoured him. The guards are still either side.
Your weapons are on the ground.
Tharaval shouts, "Enough! Enough! Leave them alone. Leave the children alone. Do not punish them. Punish me. You obviously have use for these children. Let them live."
As you wish, Ranger. As he says that, he nods, and the guards take the children downstairs, and the other guards basically jump on you. The guards basically jump on you and take you captive.
Interesting.
As this is happening, sort of Ceravel sees this, and Nanook is going mental, and he's basically trying to stop her from, making too much noise. Does he have any sort of animal handling? Or
He's proficient in animal handling.
Or does he have to speak with animals or anything like that? Does he have anything he can do to sort of kind of stop her from?
He has speak with animals as well, so
Right.
can cast that.
Okay, you're gonna have to RP your brother as well.
A bit meta.
Knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited in intelligence, but minimum beast can give you arrangement near. He says, "It's okay, girl. We will get him back. We will not leave him. I know my brother. He wouldn't give up his. Our family would not give up our weapons so easily. He hasn't finished fighting. We will follow him. We will find him."
Okay, roll me persuasion.
Is it that or animal handling?
Where you're talking to her, you're trying to persuade her. What does Amal
Okay,
have?
well, yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, animal or persuasion's fine. So, wait.
Yeah. She whimpers slightly, but calms down, and sort of puts her head between his legs in a sort of doesn't not wanting to sort of kind of watch. Okay, so we're going to leave that there for now. And then we're going to move over to Camberford. Okay, so okay, we're back in Camberford, and oh crap. Okay, so we're back in Camberford. We're with Thomas and sorry, Mum. Sorry, she's just walked in and left the door open. Bertie, 1 minute. Thomas and Gibbon are in the tower, looking at the sort of kind of torso of the Warforged. Is there anything sort of kind of specific you want to do to investigate this? Do you want to leave it alone? What are you doing?
Nothing specific per se. What I really want to do is get a feel for how, or if at all, the crystal inside the Warforged is in any way similar to or different from the crystal in Ogma's Balance.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. They are for for all intents and purposes, you think they're pretty much the same thing. They look like they're made from the same sort of kind of crystalline glass. They seem like they've been manufactured or what would the word be for crafted the same way. There's a lot of similarities. Roll me a perception, by the way.
Shit.
That's 1 minute. Okay. Gibbon is kind of transfixed with this thing. He's sort of like, it's blowing his wizard mind at this moment in time, and he's just sort of like excited, but sort of in awe of what's in front of him.
Okay, so I'll look to Gibbons and I'll say, when I first encountered this crystal, your name was suggested as someone who may have been part of its creation, or at least its identification. Are you getting any sort of feeling about the crystal within this Warforged, and have you seen such a thing before you made your hypothesis?
You have to remind me, what did we have, Gibbon? What did we say?
So when I met the traveling wizards in the fair in Balon in the first place, I mentioned about the the crystal, because I just found it, or I can't remember where I got it from now, to be honest. But it was mentioned, and the wizard said that they.
Oh, I think he had tried.
Unbelievable
He had tried
such a
to.
thing exists.
He had tried to create something similar, didn't he?
That's right. Yeah, his name had been linked to the creation of such a thing, and that he had suggested such a thing was possible.
Yeah. He says this. I worked so long on trying to recreate something that would do this, and here it is in front of me. Something so beautiful. Look at it. Look at it, Thomas. So beautiful and so powerful, all in one thing. It blows my mind that I have finally all my work. I can look into this crystal and everything. It's like all my worries. Everything is going. Everything. It's just beautiful. He's lost for words. He's getting quite emotional about it. Mama, she's just walked through and like left the door open again for her. Right. Okay. Yeah. So he's getting slightly emotional about it.
Yeah. So I'll enjoy the sort of childlike wonder that's coming from Gibbons on this, and sort of harken back to my my childhood days of discovering the wizards in my hometown. And I'll say to Gibbons that such a crystal exists at the heart of all Warforged. The Warforged, as you'll know, are ancient beasts, ancient constructs. Sorry, Marky, that have been around centuries before our time. It seems this creation has been preceding both of us. I wonder if maybe you encountered such a crystal in a dream or a vision before now.
Sorry, you've asked if he's had something like this in a dream or a vision.
Yeah.
He doesn't ignore you. He just seems completely zoned in by the crystal.
Okay. I'm going to reach into the Warforged and see if I can lift the crystal out. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to go against any countering, but if it lifts out, I'm going to try and lift it out myself.
So you're going to try and lift out the crystal?
Yeah. Character flaw for the win.
Okay. Roll me a... Okay. As you sort of go to put your hand in the Warforged, Gibbon rails on you and says, "What are you doing? Don't touch her!" And basically, it's like the voice that's coming from him is slightly distorted. And it's sort of quick. As soon as it's there, it dissipates. Similar to Bilbo screaming at something similar to that. Yeah.
I will apologise to Gibbon and suggest that both of us go outside for some fresh air, for just take in the morning breeze. I believe day has broken now, and perhaps it is time we got something to eat. Stretched our legs. It's a bit musty in here, isn't it? Bit cramped, don't you think? What do you say we head on out for
Roll me persuasion.
Bugger.
Ah.
Don't want persuade.
At disadvantage. Gibbon looks at you and says, "My boy, I can't leave. I am going to be one with this power. We can be one with this power. Join me. Join me. We together can absorb this great primordial force. We can be great. Everything we've ever wanted, everything we've ever needed." As he starts getting more animated, the crystal starts to sort of kind of pulsate and sort of light up the room. You can even feel a bit of vibration in the tower.
Shit. I'm. What could possibly go wrong here? I'm gonna grab my quarterstaff and try and knock him out with it.
Okay. Roll me. So you won't have it. So you're grabbing for it first, then.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if he sees. Okay. He doesn't see you. You can make an attack, if you want. But first, you've got to give me a dex test with advantage to grab your staff and attack him with it. Okay, so you grab the staff and give me an attack with it then. You hit him with it, and it knocks him back. As you do that, he sort of looks down and wipes blood from his nose, then looks up, and we're going to other people. Val, you're sort
Yes.
of you're in your
Praying
sort of
against Malta.
you're in and you're praying. As you do so, as you're praying, you feel this noxious. You feel sick. You feel like darkness is enveloping the area. You start feeling very uncomfortable, lightheaded.
Okay. Can I pinpoint where it's coming from, or is it all encompassing? It's just everywhere.
It's coming from the direction of the main tower.
Okay. All right. Like Valashul arises from his prayer and heads outside. He tells the guard, "Find the rest of my companions. I fear something dreadful on the horizon." And I start heading towards the tower.
Okay. So the guard sort of takes himself off to find everybody. Lance and Draken, what are you guys doing? So it's dawn now.
We would have been relieved by the change in the guard, wouldn't we?
Yeah, Draken will be returning into the main area.
Okay, so place yourselves where you would be then.
So I'd be crossing the bridge to come back into the main section.
Come here with the guard.
Okay. As Draken sort of kind of walk through the palisade, you see the Dragonborn sort of working out as the Dirty Dozen sort of, very begrudgingly line themselves up in sort of kind of a line, two sets of lines for their training in Verticommas to start. Uthrax is beside what did we name her again? Annabelle, isn't it? Annabelle Thatcher. Yeah. And you've got Yargel Chaosbeard's just against, he's just sort of sitting there with another Dragonborn. They've all sort of kind of got halberds and stuff. Pretty hefty looking Dragonborn. You sort of kind of walk down with the guards as they, the Dragonborn start, training with the Dirty Dozen. Is there anything you want to say or do?
Draken doesn't say anything. He just looks over them with a smile and practice well
Okay.
and learn. Together, we can be stronger.
Okay. Luntz, what are you up to?
So I'm making my way back across the bridge into the main part of the fort to see what's been going on while I've been on guard. Do I have to go around to get there, or is there a gate where the two guards are?
There's a gate.
Yeah, so I would be wandering through, having helped to arrange the practice. So I'd be moving forward, and I'd end up at the other end of the practice field to Draken,
Okay.
just watching.
Okay. Back to the tower then. Thomas, he sort of looks up and he wipes blood off his nose, and he smiles and he says, "Well, more power for me, wizard." As he does so, the crystal launches itself into the air and shatters.
Oh, crap.
As it shatters, it sort of gets into it sort of starts absorbing into Gibbon, who starts to sort of laugh, but it's it's multiple sort of kind of voices. One of them a sort of kind of feminine lizard like laugh as it goes into Birth a moment. Mom, can you close the door?
You should use one of the. Were you born in a barn?
Yeah, where you're born in the barn, just walking in and out, leaving your standers on. Okay, so yeah, this is basically the epitome of what it is to be a nerd. Playing D&D with in your mum's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
No buzz, just your mum.
Yeah. Just. Okay. So yeah. So this you're watching this sort of you're watching this power sort of kind of seep into Gibbon.
While that's happening, can I thrust Ogma's balance at him and see if I can absorb even some of, if not all of the essence that's coming out of the crystal?
Ooh, interesting. You can indeed, if you want to. Roll me a roll me a dex.
Okay, hold on. Take a break from pouring my drink.
Okay. You thrust it out, and it starts to it halts it slightly. So it's sort of it's sort of going to him, but it's also sort of in between both of them. So it's basically like it doesn't know where to go at this moment in time. So you're basically holding it there. He looks at you and then roll me perception, by the way.
Bound to have a rubbish roll sooner or later.
Okay, he casts he casts he's not going to cast fireball.
No, he's not.
Um,
Not inside a tower.
That'd be almost as foolish as casting Thunderclap while standing in a burning tavern.
Who would do such a thing? Dude, I have no idea who you're talking about. Whoever did that was obviously had a good idea. That was not very well thought out.
Hang on, chaps, I've got an idea.
He casts Cone of Cold on you.
Answer that with fireball.
Inside a tower.
Yes, it's the last thing that he'd expect.
He does. You got to do a DC 14 save on it, or you're getting 42 cold damage, basically.
Fuck.
Take 42 cold, so you're down to 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Yep.
Oof.
Jesus, it's lucky
Right.
I'm at the bottom of the tower, isn't it?
Do you know what? I was just thinking this is going to be a fight where I'm going to have to try not to kill him, but now
Gloves are off then.
Fireball.
gloves are well off.
I was going to say, who would fire a fireball inside a tower? Thomas is going, I would.
If
I'll
I,
call out somehow.
Roll
if
roll,
I put it behind him, he can't reach me.
roll,
It won't reach me. It'll
roll-
just engulf him.
roll initiative. Oh, Bertha Woman, actually, Bertha Woman. Oh, wait, before you do that. You got a 20. Right, okay.
If he gets a crit initiative, does that mean he gets an extra go?
Yes, it does.
Let me just here. Roll it again, and then I'll add it to the thing as 20. Just matter what you get.
Okay, goodness. Thank you.
Okay, and Gibbon gets he rolls 12. Okay, so you can go.
Okay.
Oh, actually, bear with me 1 minute. Bear with me 1 minute. Where's that thing? A creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws. Okay.
Fireball.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. You can go far away.
Okay, I am going to hit him with my shiny new spell that I've learned then.
Ooh.
Oh,
DC 17.
DC
That's
17.
low damage.
That is low damage.
4d10 it's meant to do.
What have you rolled?
4d10, holy shit.
Yeah,
That's-
3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 6.
Yeah.
to be fair, that is about average.
Okay. He.
The best part is if he fails his throw, he takes it again next turn. and the turn after that,
Oh,
and the turn after that.
He rolls Dex, is it, or DC 7?
It's wisdom.
Just. But yeah, so he takes 21 damage. Not enough to kill him, though.
No.
Okay. He enraged by enraged by what you're doing, and you know, we could have been powerful together, you and me. You could have been powerful. We could have ruled this land. And he hits you with
I like slap in the face.
I was gonna say, anything that causes damage, I'm out.
Unless he misses with a critical fail, that could be funny.
Wow.
oh, that we laugh. Come on.
he just hits you with firebolt. Or does he?
Where he's gonna make a range attack, a spell attack. But if it hits, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yep, you're down.
What did he hit me for?
"17 fire damage."
Fantastic.
So you're down as you sort of as you're sort of kind of falling to the ground. You see sort of Ogma's balance sort of kind of falls to the ground as well. The sort of what's it called? The essence that was sort of trapped between both of them starts to suck out all the evil essence from Ogma's balance, and all of it sort of sinks into Gibbon, who starts to laugh maniacally as you fall unconscious, basically.
Oh boy.
Well, I've got to be honest, I didn't expect to die first. Did expect to die, just not first.
Well, you're not dead yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
I can still save you.
You're not dead yet.
Get
Okay,
on with
so
it,
I'm a
It's not my turn.
Val, as
Yeah.
you sort of you sort of run up the stairs and you sort of catch Gibbon. You catch Gibbon sort of absorbing the last of this sort of energy, and you see a singed wizard on the ground.
Okay, so can I throw my? No, I don't know about that. Right, crap. Oh, I don't know.
As you sort of come round the corner, he says in multiple voices, his own, in all these different sort of horrible tones. He says, "You're too late, Paladin." And
Oh dear.
he, where is it? Okay, he basically evaporates in this sort of this sort of noxious sort of smoke Where he appears is going to be down to dice roll. Right, bear with me 1 minute. Let me just sort of grid this out. Okay. 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 Yeah. So he disappeared.
Okay.
And obviously Thomas is lying on the ground, unconscious at this moment in time.
If I just heal him, he'll get back up, right?
Yes, you will.
Alright, cool. So Valashul kneels down beside Thomas and puts his hands on him and heals him. I'm still not sure how much lay on hands costs to like rejuvenate like a companion. I know it's 1 for 1 for me, but
it costs
can
one with lay on hands is the amount of points you spend is the amount of hit points they get back.
Okay.
For you, it's different. It can heal you sort of. You know.
How much HP does Thomas have?
Minus 16.
Well, obviously.
Do I have to?
No,
do the
no. You
minus
can just sort of steady him basically.
Okay, yeah, I'll use 5 charges then, bring him back up to 5 HP.
Thanks, Wes.
Okay.
That's alright, I got you, homie.
Okay. So. We will. Go back to Caraval.
I'm scared.
You're scared. Imagine how Thomas feels.
So the nasty wizard's gone now. I'm.
Yeah,
safe.
Thomas feels fine, right? Yeah, exactly. I'm surrounded with very little backup.
Okay, so you are
Have
getting
faith.
taken on board, basically led off down the stairs to the hull. The other sort of kind of crewmates, cultists start sort of releasing the ropes that sort of tying the guide ropes that are tying the sort of ship to the port. And are looking to set sail. What do you want Senway to do?
Ceravel?
Ceravel, sorry. What do you want Ceravel to do?
Ceravel is going to cast. He's going to pick up the nuke.
Yep.
And he's going to cast Misty Step on himself to teleport himself onto the ship.
Okay. Is he going to do stealth? Is he going to do a stealth check first?
Yeah, I'll do that first. Actually, it's probably a good idea. Stealth.
Yep.
Holy
okay.
shit!
It's good. It's very stealthy. Yeah. So he casts it on himself, and where are you placing him?
So he's going to go at the front of the ship. I'll sort of play where Claraval was up there.
Okay. The ship basically as he hides behind some of the sort of the boxes there, the crew starts setting sail. As he sees you being sort of led down into the center of the ship. The figure that sort of was there and was speaking to you sort of looks around inquisitively, but then looks back and starts following you down into the hull of the ship. Right. Okay. So time-wise, this was, when did you arrive at the? It was
It was dark.
dark, wasn't it? It was first. Yeah. So you're basically to get to the same time as them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You get thrown into a. You get thrown into a cell. You're roughed up a bit as you're there. You hear the voice of the figure saying, "Fear not, she is okay. You will be with her soon."
Okay. Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. So as you sort of sit there in your cells, what is Ciravel doing?
So he speaks to Nanook to say that Nanook needs to stay where she is and stay hidden, stay quiet, while he searches the ship to release her master. So basically, I think Ciravel is going to be doing a Tharavel and just moving around the ship, trying not to be caught, and see if he can actually get to Tharavel.
Okay. So we'll just do some. We'll not do like you moving around the ship and stuff. So we'll do a couple of dice rolls and stuff to see if you're actually, because he's in stealth. So well, with the number that high, unless they get a nat 20, they're not seeing you. So okay. So yeah, you sort of kind of sneak up on there's a couple of sailors there. Are you going to try and take them out? Are you going to leave them be?
Yeah, how many are we talking here? Sorry,
Two. There's two. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try and assassinate them.
Okay, roll me 2 attacks then with advantage.
We get advantage anyway, and because basically if I get hit, they should be crits, because he's an assassin as well. So we'll go with the longbow, sneak attack, and hunter's mark. I'm gonna have to change his hunter's mark is actually part of the roll as well. So hunter mark is 2 plus longbow. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, that's one dead.
That's it. Well, yeah, so it's a crit anyway. So
Yep.
And then the second one, don't get the sneak attack. Hunter's mark. Another 2. On the longbow.
So how much is that altogether?
So 6, 7, 8. Is there anything else? Oh. Oh no, because I've cast Let's see. So he gets multi-attack, but he doesn't have Dread Ambusher. Sneak attack I've already used once. Steady aim, what does that do? Can't do that.
I'm going to say you kill him.
So it should be a crit anyway, so there would be extra
Damage on it. Okay.
damage on it anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep, that's fine. He's dead as well. So you've got two sort of kind of two corpses on the main sort of deck of the ship. I'm assuming you want to move them out of the way.
So again, we'll just sort of look for any sort of tarp or anything like that that's maybe lying about, or move them in behind crates or something.
Okay. Okay. Nobody sees you. You move the bodies under, sort of like underneath the stairs of the ship, and sort of cover them up with some netting and stuff that's there, sort of so they can't be seen. He makes his way down into the ship again. There's three more. Cultists.
Oh Jesus!
Two of them spot you as you're coming down the stairs. You can give me a let's just roll initiative. Actually, just roll initiative for you.
Bugger.
23.
Is there anything else I've got here that is going to be useful?
So he's got 15. So right, yeah. So you can do your attacks first. Try and silence them.
I'm not going to get all three of them. Let's see. It's dreadful strikes. You can augment weapon strikes with mind scarring magic drawn from the gloomy hollows of the Feywild. When hit a creature with a weapon, you can deal an extra 1d4 psychic damage to the target, which can take extra damage. Damage increases 1d6. Done that. Right, okay. I suppose I'm just gonna have to try and kill them. So first one, sneak attack, Hunter's Mark. 5.
Okay, that's one dead.
Okay, take the sneak attack off. Hunter's Mark again. And longbow. Haha.
Well, it's a crit, isn't it?
Yep.
All right.
On your head.
Yeah, I'll say with that crit. How much damage did you do in total then? 8, 9, 10,
15.
15.
8
Yep.
plus 2, and then 5 Hunter's Mark.
Do you get crits? Oh, you automatically get crit. Would it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's
The crit was the +2, yeah.
yeah, 15.
Oh, no, I can't actually because. Oh wait, hold on. See, Mark, do you or I'm trying to want to double check Hunter's Mark because I can't remember if Hunter's Mark if it's you're using. I think you use a yeah, it's a 1 bonus action. Oh wait, hold
Yeah.
on. You choose creature you can see within range. If the target drops 0 points, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent 20. Yeah, so it's still a bonus action. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can do actually to sort of cause more damage.
Okay. He screams out, intruder, intruder, and starts making a ruckus. That's his action. Basically, he starts shouting. So I'm assuming you're finishing him off.
Yep.
Okay, you finish him off. Are you stealthing again?
Yeah.
Okay. You
I'm also going to cast. What have I cast before? I've cast Hunter's Mark as 1. And I've cast Speak with Animals as 2. And I've cast Misty Step is 3. So I've got 2 level 1 spells and 1 level 2. So I'm gonna cast see, just double check what Pass Without Trace is. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on myself, which gives me a +10.
Okay. All right. So you make it down towards the to the brig, and there are crew members sort of kind of running all around the ship now, looking for you. There are 2 guards on the door in front of Tharavel.
Facing away from Tharavel, I would assume.
Yeah, facing away from Tharavel, yeah. But they're outside the door, so they're outside the door.
But is it a door or is it like a cell or?
It's like it has bars. It's like a door, but there's like bars on the front of the top of the window.
Tharavel distracts the guards by let me think. What's he gonna do? Tharavel's gonna stand near the door, and he's gonna take down his trousers and he's gonna start pissing on their feet.
As you do that, they both sort of turn around in disgust at the filthy elf pissing on them.
And then, yeah, then Saravel's going to attack them then.
Okay.
So go back to this. Okay, Hunter's Mark. 1. Get sneak attack on and longbow. So it gets advantage.
Yep.
So that's
1 dead.
15, 16. Sneak attack. The second one.
That's the second one dead. They're both dead.
Okay. Now this will be the fun bit, getting them out. Right, so Serval makes his way to the cell door, which I assume is locked.
Yep.
Well, sorry, he searches the guards for keys.
Roll me investigation. Yeah, you find the keys to the door on one of the dead bodies.
Is there anything else he finds while he's searching them?
One of the daggers that you've seen before. They've both got daggers like that. That's it.
Okay, so he pockets one of the daggers. He then unlocks the gate, or sorry, the door, and lets Tharaval out, and he hands him what have I got? Short sword. Probably have to do.
Okay, gives him a short sword. All right. So, what's your aim now?
I think it's basically to try and. Well, we're out in the ocean, so it's going to be to. Let me think. All right. So what we're going to do? Tharaval says to his brother, "We need to find those children and ensure their safety." We have to make sure they're okay. I believe I know one of them.
Okay. Your brother nods and sort of nods his head to he does ranger language that you would sort of kind of know to sort of kind of go off into the to try and find the children. Okay, back to Camberford. Right. Okay, so after sort of the wizard has Gibbon has disappeared, everything seems to be quiet, a little too quiet. Obviously Lance and Draken aren't aware of what's happened. What Val and Thomas, what are you doing?
So Thomas will blink his eyes awake, look up and see Valishul leaning over him, and just quickly look around and Valishul, where is Gibbons? Is he safe? Is he harmed? Is he gone?
I've no idea, but the evil I could sense definitely emanated from him. We need to get up and find the others.
I completely agree. He has absorbed the darkness from the crystal in the Warforged, the darkness that was in Galandra.
You also notice that there is no dark essence within Ogma's balance anymore.
Oh fuck.
Oh, and he absorbed the darkness from Ogma's balance as well. Wherever he is a danger to both himself and to us. We need to find him, we need to stabilize him, and we need to get that darkness back out of him.
Are you able to walk?
I'm not as swift as I could be, but I am well enough to keep up with you.
Alright, because I'm not carrying you, come on.
Okay, so you sort of kind of make your way down. I'm assuming you're making your way to the center of the fort or toward Lance and
I asked the guards to alert the others to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To something.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
hopefully.
Yeah. So
we'll
they sort of the guard
power and head towards people.
Yeah. So the guard sort of while this is happening, charges towards Lance and catches up with Lance and basically tells them that something is afoot and that they need to make their way to the tower.
I wave my hand to get Draken's attention and beckon him to join us.
Stalks
Okay.
over.
I turn about and walk back towards the tower.
Okay, Draken follows.
Okay. You, as you sort of make your way to the tower, you are greeted by
Evans?
by Val and Thomas.
Oh, where have I gone? Oh yeah, there I am.
Is this an appropriate time for me to roll my eyes and say, "What did you do this time, Thomas?"
Did not hit him, I promise. Right, I've had to put a finger on it.
Not needed this time.
What happened?
So I'll relay the story of the conversation with Gibbons, the battle that ensued, and then everything that I remember after waking up.
Where did he go?
No idea.
How far can he travel? Did he leave this tower?
He's definitely left the tower.
He vanished before my eyes into a mist and fled in what direction I have no idea. But if he's nearby, I might be able to sense him.
Has anyone checked on Galandra? Bearing in mind that's where this dark essence originally came from, that was stored. However,
But if it's already
briefly.
found a vessel, it might not go after her, unless it just wants to put one more nail in our coffin for now.
Uh-huh. But that would be my next thought.
Thomas, did you recognize the spell?
That's the point. Was I awake enough to watch him disappear, or did I just see? Was the last thing I saw the dark essence going into?
Yeah, the last thing you saw was the dark essence sort of going into.
Yes, but you, from the description of Valishul, would you recognize that spell?
If he turned into a mist and disappeared, it's very similar to the Misty Step spell that I have.
Right, that is... How far can he travel? Is this miles, meters, feet?
Very limited range. It's a 30-foot range.
Right.
We also
Okay.
know that he's absorbed all those essences that were in the balance, as well as the
No
one that was
idea.
in Galandra.
No idea how
Okay.
much they may have supercharged him.
So he could very well be in Camber Fords. Yes?
I would say yes.
Right. We are going on to high alert. Lance, I want you to rally the troops, get them on a guard duty. Quadruples together. Keep signing in. We must go and check on the good lady. Yes?
You guys
Valley
get
Shul.
going. I'll rustle some people up. And
Valishul. You look on the good lady. Galandra. I will rally the Dragonborn. We keep calling in with each other. Is that understood?
Understood.
Understood.
Sure, where's your mother?
I left her with Galandra.
That's a very
Okay.
personal question.
Just to know where she is, bearing in mind that I get the impression that she had some familiarity with whatever it is we're dealing with.
Okay.
Also, Lance hasn't had that upgrade yet, so we're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so where are you all going then? So where are you sort of place
Well, I
yourselves?
think probably best probably go back into essentially the center of the camp, where the troops are practicing, and just basically announce to them that Gibbons has turned rogue. We need to find him, and he's armed and very dangerous. If they see him, do not engage. Call us. We will put an axe to him.
Okay,
He will axe him nicely.
Exactly.
axe him nicely.
That was not my plan, but anyway, carry on.
Yeah, well, your plan probably had less axes in it.
My plan
Look, we'll
usually
let you
has-
know. I work with what I know. Okay, so
Okay, so
Okay.
Jack just slams his hands together to create like a loud clapping to get everyone's attention.
Okay.
it's not the clap. Oh dear God.
Berthel. Okay. All right. So say what you're going to say.
Bosses of Cumberford. Gibbons has gone rogue. We need to find him, we need to hunt him down, and we need to capture him. Do not engage him though. He is very dangerous. He has absorbed dark entities, has become something other than Gibbons. This is the time for us to rally together like never before and prove that we are a single fighting unit that can overcome anything the darkness can throw at us. So now we work together, we hunt him down in groups of 4, keep in contact with each other, find him, and find him fast. The very heart of what we have done here is at stake. And I know all of you can do it.
As you say this, a guard from the wall, from the palisade wall, shouts down and goes, "Sir, there's somebody at the front gate. There's somebody at the front gate."
Identify them.
Are you going towards the gate, or are you just going to get them to describe
Yep.
them?
Yep.
So you go to the front. You look over. Are you going onto the palisades? You just go into the sort of kind of to where the gate is. Well, it's not a palisade.
I'll go to where the gate is.
Yeah. You see a large dragonborn, slightly hunched, with a large axe standing in front on his own. Actually, you don't. You see him there, and you see what you can only assume is Gibbon standing beside him.
Okay. Gibbons, you have one chance. Surrender yourself or be destroyed.
Gibbon doesn't say anything. He just sort of stands there beside this other figure, who opens his mouth and shouts into the building and says, "Dragonborn, I am Kiamet Redscale, and I am here to free you from these humans."
And Jack can hit him with the axe now.
You're not near him. He's very far away from you. And he's like, "Listen to me. Do not fight for these oppressors. Fight for me, and you will have your freedom." What have you done?
Jack can just throw a spear at him. A javelin.
You've thrown a javelin.
Yeah.
Okay. You're throwing a javelin at him.
And busy walk through the gate.
You miss. The javelin misses. He basically easily sidesteps it and laughs as you sort of move towards him. I need the Dragonborn sort of start looking at each other and looking at the the Dirty Dozen. One of the Dirty Dozen, Chaos Braid, says, These fucking beasts are gonna turn on us. Get 'em, boys!
No.
So the
We've stand your ground. We have remember what we have done.
you've walked out.
Remember what we can.
Draken, you're not
Yeah,
there.
but still, I can.
Yeah.
You've,
Yeah, but
you've
I
walked
can-
off. No, you walked up. You chucked the spear and ran out the gate. You can't say anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you just said
How-
Kima could speak to them.
Yeah, you can, but you've chucked a spear and charged out the gate after him.
Yeah.
So, and this is happening
Yes.
behind you, so you don't know this is going on. You
Well,
don't.
I
You,
just heard
can,
Case, I heard Case Braid say that.
you can hear Chaos Braid asking them to join his side as you threw a spear at him. There's consequences to your actions, Draken. You've done what you're going to do. You've thrown a spear. You've charged off recklessly.
But I am still there,
Yeah.
and I about face and say, I about face and I shout for their attention and say, shout, stand down, stand down. We're here to build something. We're here to prove that we can work together, and that we can stand against the foul influence of people such as Red Scale. You said you wanted to become something better. The Dragonborn are seeking to prove that they are more than you have thought they could be. If you feel so, if you are so convinced that they are not trustworthy, then you should fight me first, because they are here at my request.
Okay. Roll me. Roll me persuasion twice. The first set sort of seemed to be sort of you know, they're not fully convinced, but they're sort of they're not sort of they're not arming themselves. The second set were Chaos Braid just goes fuck this and starts having at the Dragonborn in front of him.
How far is he from me?
He's the fourth guy down.
Okay, one sec. I'm going to
More vigorous music, I think.
Hunter's Mark to draw on him. Oops, okay, my shelf some spell slots are expended apparently. And
You'd have been fully.
yeah, no, I just haven't reset them obviously when I hit that. So I am going to attack him with the longbow with my archery enabled.
Okay. That is a hit.
And I shout, "The next one will finish you unless you stand down."
Chaos Braid ignores you. And basically all hell breaks loose in the center.
So I hit him again, or do I?
You miss the second time round.
I shelve my bow and I put my bow away, grab my spear staff and charge him.
Okay. Val, what are you up to?
I was heading to Glendra, but now I don't know what to do.
Uh,
Do I know they're at the gates?
you would have heard shouting.
Okay.
You would have heard shouting.
Right, okay. I'm gonna start heading that way, and do I see
Yeah.
Chaos Braid attacking?
As you go in, you see basically pure carnage. You see the Dirty Dozen fighting with the Dragonborn.
Oh god. What do? I don't know what to do. Peace. Everyone chill, please. Oh, why? Oh. Right, and can I see the big bad? Or I don't know. It's
No,
just chaos.
you literally just see a melee in the middle. The guys that weren't really swayed as soon as Chaos Braid started attacking, and his mates started. The Dragonborn are basically fighting the Dirty Dozen. The Dragonborn are getting the best of it at this moment in time.
Okay, can I non-lethally strike the closest member of the Dirty Dozen to me?
Okay.
Alright, cool. And does that hit?
It does.
And then I'm gonna cast. And is it kind of like there's like several people fighting in front of me?
Yeah.
Right. As a bonus action, I cast Thunderous Smite,
Okay.
and hopefully it's
alright.
gonna hurt him a little bit, but
So you knock a few of the Dirty Dozen over.
I'm hoping the sound will deter them from fighting. Maybe. After striking him, can I scream stop?
Yeah, you can do.
Okay, right. I'm not actually gonna scream stop, but is there anything I can do to roll?
Roll me intimidation.
Ooh.
No. No. The guards around are looking slightly. They're not sure what to do. So they're kind of standing there. Thomas, what are you up to?
Assume I've heard the ruckus at the gate by
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
Okay, so I will head to there.
There's a cliff, like a sheer edge there, so
Oh,
you can stand
okay.
sort of there if you want.
Right, okay. What have we got in the way of... Just trying to see what spells I've got that might be able to get their attention by a big, showy, flashy light, but without hurting anyone.
So not a fireball.
Well, I mean, I could put a fireball 50 feet in the air above them. That would certainly get some attention.
Yeah.
Don't have anything that magnifies my voice to tell them to be quiet and stand down.
Thunderclap.
Don't have that.
Roll magician.
How tall is the cliff?
I'd say probably about 15, 20 feet, something like that.
Okay. I will walk my way down there. and carry on running, so a double move. I'll end up about there, I suppose.
Okay.
And then I'll just I'll shout as loud as I can. Don't harm the wizard. He's possessed. It's not his fault.
Just the wizard. Don't want...
Well, he's the one outside.
Screw everyone else.
Absolutely. He's outside the gate. Starting this whole ruckus anyway.
Alright, as this is happening, Draken, you're charging towards Red Scale, are you?
Yep, X out.
Okay, so you charge towards Red Scale. I've actually gone out of space because of the thing. Earth, I mean, actually, I can't move everything. It's going to be problematic. We're going to move you down. I've not thought this out.
It's a fusion of the mind.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll move him. Okay, so you charge towards him. Say this is sort of further up the way.
Yeah.
Gibbon is sort of standing beside him as you charge towards Kiamat. Gibbon disappears again. He gets a nod. He gets a nod from Kiamat and disappears again.
Okay.
So you
Draken
just-
turns and
Yep.
yeah, understands. Gibbons has vanished again.
Well,
He has gone
you're not going
somewhere
to be able to hear anything. You're further up, so you're
No,
basically.
yeah, but I'll be a shout. Just as Kiamat could shout to us, I can shout also back to them.
Okay.
I said, Kiamat has vanished again. He is somewhere. Find him. I will deal with this coward.
Okay. Right. So let me. Yep. Okay. You can go first.
Okay. So what do you have to say for yourself, you coward?
So you just running up to him and saying this, or you sort of circling him and saying this? How's it playing?
Yeah,
out?
just basically, yeah, axes out and guard, and he just circles around him. Asking, so what do you have to say for yourself, you coward?
He laughs very heartily at your thing. He says, "You're a chip off the old block, aren't you?" I can't even remember what accent they
Nothing
gave.
like you. I am better.
He's just like, "Well, boy, teach the old man a trick or two then. Let's go."
Howard's first. I'm going to give you no.
Okay,
Getting old, aren't you?
so
No, bit of-
he attacks you then. He doesn't let you finish. He just
Okay.
hits at you, and let me just check something here.
Jack is now going to enter rage.
Okay, he attacks you with. Okay, the first one does 26 damage.
Okay, so no, enraged.
Rock and rolls a 20 on the attack roll. The creature takes an extra. He hasn't hit it, so necrotic damage. So he doesn't. So it is. It's a magic weapon. So unless you are immune to magic damage,
I'm not but it's a slashing damage.
yeah. Okay. So how much? So half.
So like, plus cold, so that'll be 19 damage.
So 19 damage on that one. The second one, I'm assuming hits you as well. That does.
Nope, actually my AC is 18.
Yeah, so it hits you on an 18.
Does it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, so that's three. So it's 19 plus another 19.
And then the third attack hits you for
10.
10. So that is 38, 48
48.
Damage.
Okay.
Thomas is like crying in the corner at the thought of that. And he's just like, and?
He hits you for 48 damage. You can hit him back.
Oh, hell yes. Okay, so Great Axe. Daybreaker, sorry.
Yep. You miss.
Nope, because Frenzy.
And what does Frenzy do?
Attack with my attack with advantage in my first attack.
Okay, yep. Okay, you hit.
Okay. 6 damage. Oh, that is pitiful. Oh, hang on. Is that right?
Yeah, so you got a 1 plus your 4 plus another 1.
Oh, that is pitiful. Okay, and a second attack.
What was your modifier, actually?
One.
Those are. I'm just coming as 1 plus 4 plus 1. That is really weird.
So
There's nothing.
basically,
Two
your
ones
roll for your damage was 1.
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, you've done it again though. It's just hitting at 6.
Yeah, there's something going on there, dude.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with your modifier. Bear with me one minute. Let me just check your.
Right. Maybe just rolling the damage dice.
Yeah, let's roll the damage dice again on both of them.
Okay, so that should be like 1d12 plus 5.
Yeah.
Right, Daybreaker. Bear with me 1 minute. It's strength plus 1 plus proficiency plus. So attack is your strength plus 1 plus your proficiency. Your damage is 1 plus strength. It's strength plus 1.
Okay, my strength.
Oh wait a minute.
my strength-
Damage should be what? Maybe a minute. It's 1d.
12.
1d12.
I think you've got 1
Yeah.
in there, so it's going to be 1 plus 4 plus 1. So it should be a
One
D12.
D12.
Yeah, so add a d12 on both of those. Yeah, I've changed it
Okay.
now. Yeah, I've changed it now.
Thank you.
So roll a d12 for both of those, then. So it's 6 plus.
Well,
whatever.
okay, 1d12.
So that's 7 damage, and your second one.
I don't believe that. Okay. Come on, be a 12, please. Come on. Be something decent. What's the one again?
Wow, you've done 14 damage on him. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, shot.
Okay.
Oh, that is bad.
Have you got any other attacks?
Shame.
On him, not yourself.
No. I think I've done enough for now. Bonus action will be to enter Frenzy. No. Yeah, Frenzy. Wait, the first attack was a reckless attack. Frenzy means I get 3 attacks next turn.
Okay.
Assuming I survive it.
As he let me see. Where is Senway? Senway and stuff at this
She
moment?
was with
Andrew.
Andrew when I left her.
Okay.
I don't know if she's still there. It's up to you, I guess.
Yeah. So she's there with. Okay. Do I finish off Dragon now, or do I wait?
Go ahead. I'll say is I've got a new character all lined up, ready to go.
Well, I don't think I'm
And
gonna.
you won't like it.
I don't think I'm gonna double out your damage, but I'll definitely. All right, yeah. So he basically you lightly graze him, and he says, "You've got much
A bit
to
of shame.
learn, boy." As he hits you again. First one.
First one misses.
First one misses. Second one does 13 damage. The second one does 8, 9, 19.
Nine,
Oh, it's a
20,
crit.
35.
Yeah. That did 10 plus 6,
35.
16, 33. Oh, we're at 33, 38.
38. I've got 35.
10
I'll take the
plus
thir-
6 plus
I'll go
17.
35.
Plus the
Yeah, 10.
plus the 13 on top of that. So 40, 47 is it?
Jacken's
48.
still good.
48 damage. So
Jacken's still going.
you're down. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Okay,
I've got
yeah.
50.
Yep.
So how much is that in total?
48.
Okay.
48.
Okay. Bloody hell.
I'm fine.
Um,
I'm fine.
the guards on the does somebody like at this moment in time the guards on the then Krast sort of runs up wherever he is. Where the fuck is Krast? There he is. Krast runs up to Val and says, "What the fucking hell's going on here? What are we gonna do?"
Oh, subdue as many as you can. Try not to kill anyone. We need to control this chaos.
Okay, so the guards sort of start making their way off the walls to try and sort of get some order going on in the building. So they're sort of doing this. Let's sort of do this. The guards here. Okay. As this is going on, you hear a loud bang coming from the south, the southeast of the fort, and you see this very large blue glow coming from where the bridge is.
Okay, fearing the worst, I run that way.
Standing there in where the blue glow is where is he? Is Gibbon, and it's not appeared for some reason. But
Okay.
wait a minute. A portal basically opens up on where the bridge is. Gibbon is meant to be. Oh, there he is. There. Gibbon is standing in the middle of this this circle. As he's there, you start seeing figures starting to move out of the blue circle.
Hold on. For some reason I can't pan my map. Oh, there we go. It's lagging.
Perfect 1 minute.
Right, I'm cool.
Where are they? Why are they not appearing? Come on, guys. Come on. There they are. So far, there are two who sort of appeared from this portal, basically.
Okay, and I can see Gibbon. Yeah.
You can see Gibbon, yeah.
Right. Can I cast Compel Duel on him, please?
And
And try and deter him or distract him from whatever he's doing, and force him to fight me.
Let's see what you got. You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you see within range must make a wisdom saving throw, and a failed saving throw that you compel to you. Okay. Okay, he gets advantage on this. And it's what does it need to do? Concentrate.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Does he pass?
passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
He passes and carries on. Right. So.
Hold up, that was a bonus action though.
Yep.
Can I still attack him?
You can make attacks, yeah.
Can I? Oh, how far away is he? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Just bear with me. I am like a boomer. Right, okay. Is he in line with me? Can I attack him there?
You would have had to move through there, sort of.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, because I see now. So what if I move through that? Can I still attack him if they get two?
They get
attacks on me,
they'll
or-
attack you. They attack you first, and then you can attack.
Okay, go on then.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, how many attacks?
2 each.
Oh balls. Okay.
First one misses. Second one misses. Second. They. Oh wait, there's 1 minute. Oh, sorry, that's for some. So
no,
first
no,
one.
the
First one
one misses.
misses. Second one hits. Are you resistant to slash?
Necrotic.
You're resistant to necrotic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 20, 13 plus 9, 22 damage with that one. Second one, you take the 15 damage. Third one, you take 16 damage. So
Right, and with the spear of fun, I can make a reaction once per day to a creature that attacks me, right?
yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that for one of them. That won't prevent me attacking him though, right?
No, you can react to somebody else. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And as a bonus action to that, I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite and try and knock it off the bridge.
Good thinking.
DC 14 strength save.
Oh, pray. Bahamut, please.
It hits him. So what does it do?
Yes.
It knocks him 10 feet back.
Okay, yeah. So he falls off the bridge. So you knock him off the bridge. And he falls into the water and
And
gets
he's on electrocuted, so.
So he gets basically dragged downstream in the
Okay,
water,
cool.
and he's sort of off. And
Nice.
And then I attack. What's his mush? Gibbons.
okay,
1 and 2.
are you? I want to check
Uh,
that your damage is doing properly, by the way. Oh, you got a one. You got a
Okay.
1 on that. That's what we had 2. Let me just check your modifiers are on properly. Spear. Damage is 1d6 plus strength plus 2. Yeah, okay, so it is right.
Okay. Right, let me check my spell slots.
So first one misses. Second one hits.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right, I'm gonna cast Divine Smite on that one then, please. Level 1, so what is that? That's another. That's another 2d8 damage on top, okay.
You do 10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You do 10 damage. Okay. We will move on. Right. So it is Draken. Your turn to attack back.
Yeah. Okay. Draken returns a favour. He's under 6 hit points, but he's never stood down for a fight, and he will always stop the bullies. So,
Is there anything you
Okay,
want to
so-
say while you're panting and bleeding profusely?
is that all you've got? You're still weak. Okay. This is rolling advantage.
You miss.
Okay. Okay. Second attack.
You hit.
And then I've got a third attack. Come frenzy.
You hit again.
That's okay. That's 25 damage. That's a bit more respectable, thankfully. Thank you very
so
much.
You sort of cut into him, and actually sort of, you draw some blood.
Yeah.
From him. He's slightly shocked at this. He
Draken just smiles.
as he does this, he grabs you. He grabs the axe and drags you in, and picks up. Let's see.
Also, this is radiant damage, not normal damage.
Does that do extra damage?
Yeah.
God.
I like that sound.
No, it's more oh god to you.
Oh, I don't like that sound.
What does that do?
Nothing whatsoever.
He sort of, right as he grabs you, his hand starts glowing sort of like this sort of necrotic green color. He starts to sort of put it towards your head, and then sort of closes his fist. It sort of goes away, and he hits you 3 times in the face with his fist. I'm doing it with the pommel of his axe.
Yeah, that hits. Hits.
So you're down basically. So he
Okay.
basically he knocks you
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
Okay. So you're down and out. He then moves forward to starts moving towards the barrier. Lance, Lance and Thomas, what are you up to?
So I've advanced towards Chaos Braid, and I'm going to try and finish him off to set an example and try and stop the others.
Okay.
So where are we? So, casting magic weapon on my spear. So that gives me so +2. So my spear becomes a +2/+2 magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to beat him with it and try and see if I can take him down. So that's 13 bludgeoning damage. First hit.
Okay.
I'll whip around for the second one. I don't know that will hit him or not.
I'll give you advantage because you're hitting him from behind. So yeah.
So that's another 16 damage.
Yep.
29. And that should give me. So I think that's my 2 attacks and my bonus action.
Okay. With the damage that's already been done by the Dragonborn in front of him, and the damage you've hit him from behind, you managed to sort of kind of knock out Chaos Braid.
No problem. I'm gonna pick him up in the air and scream to the others, the other members of the dozen, to stand down and back the hell off, or they're next.
Roll me intimidation.
Got to be with advantage for
With
that.
advantage.
Really.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. All right. The Dirty Dozen sort of kind of, within the thing, everybody sort of kind of looks at you holding the sort of kind of lifeless body of Chaos Braid. The Dragonborn don't seem as sort of willing to sort of kind of pull off the fight, but the Dirty Dozen start to disengage and pull back.
I turn to the guards and say, "Get them out of here."
The Dragonborn sort of look to the Thrax. As he sort of, as they sort of kind of back off, the front palisade explodes into shards of shrapnel, as this large bestial dragonborn sort of walks through the remains of the gate, knocking aside and killing the first guard in front of him.
Okay, so I spin around, dropping Chaos Braid, and shouts, "Guards, defend!"
Okay, so they sort of kind of start forming up. Is there any other sort of orders? You sort of, these guys are just going to form up. Thrax moves forward and sees through the sort of kind of the destroyed gate. He sees the sort of kind of the body of Draken lying at its front. He shouts to his brothers, This traitor is not one of us. This traitor is for her, is for evil. My brothers, attack!
So Thomas's go.
Bear with me 1 minute while I roll a persuasion on. Three-quarters of the Dragonborn basically listen. 5 of them, though, keep on attacking the Dirty Dozen. The bottom 5 here. They kill 2 of them. The others sort of start forming up around Uthrax. You should be able to control all of these guys. So if you want to place them in some sort of order, bar the 5 at the bottom, then you can.
Nope, can't control them. Oh, I can control the Dragonborn.
Yeah, you should be able to control the Dragonborn.
Oh, I can't. Never mind. Didn't want to anyway.
Okay, so these guys I'm going to replace with other ones because they have effectively turned for all intents and purposes. Where the hell's... Where is it? There we go. Need to give them... Okay. Right. Thomas?
Okay, so I've just seen this Dragonborn come crashing through the gate.
Yep.
I am going to hit him with one of them.
Oh.
Crunchy.
Okay, he has to take a, what is it, a DC 17?
17 con save.
Okay. He does get advantage on on spells being cast on him though, so he passes
At half damage.
at half damage, so he
So
takes
16.
18.
18, okay. He sort of you hit him with this sort of this blast. He sort of it stumbles him ever so slightly, but he keeps on moving forward. As he does, he knocks one of the Dirty Dozen aside, instantly killing him.
On bonus actions, if I've cast a spell as my action, can I cast a spell as my bonus action as well?
If it's a bonus action.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to also Misty Step myself down in here so that I'm out of his way. I've been on the receiving end of Dragonborn before. It's not been fun.
Okay.
You know what you mean?
Right. Right. So back to down south. We're going to Where is he? He is going to do... you're wearing metal, aren't you? You're wearing your thing. So he's got shocking grasp. So he's going to do shocking. That is 21 damage. The Archmage's advantage and attacks roll. Target is wearing armor. Made of damage. So he does 21 damage, lightning damage onto you.
Ouch.
On me?
Yeah, on you. 21 lightning damage on you.
Shit.
Fuck. He then the Dragonborn beside him then has at you.
Reaction. No, I can't do that. Fuck. Wait. I don't know what to do.
They haven't had an attack yet, so you ran in.
know,
and
That's
they-
him.
Yeah, okay, I'm dead. Flee.
First one. What's your DC? 20.
20.
Yeah, first one hits and does. You're half damage from necrotic, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's still gonna kill me.
17.
yeah, so you're
Yeah, I'm still down.
down.
Oh shit.
As that happens, more Dragonborn start appearing around
Oh no.
the thing. The guards sort of kind of run in to sort of try and deal with it, with one of the Dragonborns who was on sentry duty to try and sort of stem the flow, as it were. Okay. The other guards and stuff that are around can hear the commotion, so they start making their way. Over to sort of see what's going on and to help. Okay. Right, how are we going to do this now? So, okay. Lance, you can have a go.
Okay. So I'm going to charge through the fray at Arcan. So
Should
I've transferred Hunter's Mark to him.
should be team. That's
So he's already injured, isn't he? Because he got slapped around a little tiny bit by Draken. Yep.
And Thomas.
And Thomas, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel less than special. Okay, so I'm going to cast Searing Smite. And so my first hit did a massive, 10 damage on a DC 13 Constitution Slave for the Searing Smite on top of its normal hit as well.
right.
So I'll hit him now.
Are you?
I doubt I get advantage.
No, you miss.
It says my next successful attack, basically.
Passes the Constitution save.
So he gets half of that.
So 5.
Yep.
Yeah, you sort of kind of
attack.
yeah.
Yeah, I screwed up.
So he grabs your spear and breaks it in half.
Oh,
As he swings it, he grabs it and he basically just crushes it in his hand and throws it around. As he does that, he hits you. He hits you with his axe. Actually, bear with me 1 minute. Yeah, he hits you with his axe.
Yeah, I think that hit.
You get any damage immunities or anything?
Just having a look. I only have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and resistance to poison damage.
So 30, 32. You're dying. I don't. 32.
I've got 76 points.
So 32.
So how bad is this?
32 plus. That's 32, 42,
31,
50,
40,
58, 68.
67. Oh, 67, 60, 71.
So I've got 5 points left.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm in the red.
Join the club.
As it did, some of the other Dragonborn sort of kind of have in at him and start chipping away at him. Some of the other ones sort of try and sort of deal with the Dragonborn that are sort of still fighting. The Annabelle grabs you by the shoulder and starts pulling you backwards.
Okay.
Sort of kind of out of the way. And she says, "You're not good to us, dead. Warforged, leave. I will see to this."
I drag myself back out of range.
Yeah. Okay. So you hear sort of kind of as you're trying to you're pulling back. He's basically sort of laying waste. Uthrak seems to be sort of kind of holding his own, but you can tell that the sort of Dragonborn friends are getting sort of bashed around a fair bit. The sort of pylon of the Dragonborn at the south, as the sort of the other soldiers and stuff sort of pile in to try and deal with the situation with Krast, sort of ordering them around. Even the Dirty Dozen sort of kind of pile in to try and sort of deal with them.
But seeing them beat up their mates is probably a bit of motivation.
Yeah. So, that's happening. As this is all happening, this sort of the guards here on the bridge are quite easily knocked aside. Some sort of straight up killed, some knocked off the bridge, some start to flee. As this happening, more Dragonborn start sort of coming out of the out of the portal. The Dragonborn that is left is sort of standing over Val's body and trying to fend off the attacks of the Dragonborn coming through the portal. Seeing this, Senway comes down from her tower and stands in front of this sort of long line of Dragonborn coming from the portal. Dragonborn of Tiamat coming from the portal. She sees her son lying down on the ground, and she sees the solitary sort of Dragonborn trying to defend him. In a moment, a spear goes through the belly of the Dragonborn defending Val and knocks him down. Senway basically lets out this almighty roar, this unearthly sort of ear sort of gouging sort of scream, knocking back everybody on the bridge. A couple of them fall off into the water and get dragged downstream. A couple of them just sort of kind of fall off, sort of thing. So start what's the word? Start to sort of kind of get knocked over. As she does that, she starts to transform into a minute. Where is it? Where is it? He is. Oh, where the fuck is it? Is it this one? She turns into here. She turns into a dragon. She basically sort of starts sprouting wings, grows massively, and starts to scream, and starts laying waste to the Dragonborn coming through the gate. Seeing this, Gibbon vanishes once again, leaving the portal to disappear, leaving the Dragonborn down there to their fate. The fight on in the north starts to get a bit hurting. Most of the Dragonborn engaged with Kiamat are being slain left, right, and center. Annabella has been knocked down. Uthrax is badly wounded, and a lot of the Dirty Dozen are pretty much dead.
My boys. Really Chaos Braid's fault.
Chaos Braids. Yep. Okay, so
Lived up to his name.
what do you kind of want? What do you, Lance and Thomas? What do you want to do at this moment in time? Basically, everybody. I'll just.
Small arrow judge. Oh, yep, I actually do have a couple of healing potions. That's good. So I'm gonna. I've got 3 healing potions, minor ones. So I'm going to drink those. Try and get myself back into some semblance of fitness, so to speak.
Okay. You're taking heal potions. Thomas, what are you up to?
Can I see what's happening down on this bridge?
No, you can hear. You would have heard it. You would have heard the screeching. You would have heard the screaming. You may have sort of even seen sort of flames coming from that direction.
So the gate that's just south of the big battle, is that open?
Yeah, I'd say it is.
So if I run to here, I can see through the gate.
Yes.
In that case, I can cast one of those. Hold on, everything's gone laggy. There we go. And appear there.
Okay, you see, as you do this, you see basically soldiers streaming towards you, sort of away from what's going on.
I will shout at them, turn and face and fight.
Roll
We can't do this without you.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, I don't have many. Ooh.
They still keep them running. They're not. There's a dragon and a bunch of dragon where they're not having it. They're
Fair enough.
so Gibbon has disappeared.
The bastard.
The portal is no longer there. I'll move him. The dragon is basically attacking everybody within range, soldiers and dragonborn alike.
So
And
is
just
she a silver dragon?
she's a mithril dragon.
Okay. What does Thomas know about mithril dragons from his studies?
Do you want to roll me a history?
Well, no, but kind of just want you to tell me.
Okay. She's an it looks like an ancient mithril dragon. They are like super powerful. It makes 3 attacks with its bites and its claws. You can do a tail attack. It's got frightful presence. Each creature of the dragon's choice that is within 120 feet of the dragon aware of it must succeed a DC 21 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. It has a breath weapon. Can 60 foot long, 5 feet wide. Metallic shards. Take 59 magical slashing damage and lose another 10 hit points from bleeding at the start of their turn for 6 rounds.
Fuck.
Slashing and bleed damage is halved by success of a DC 21 dexterity saving throw. They have a legendary actions as well, with which you can do a tail attack or a wing attack. So yeah, it's super nasty.
Sounds like.
I think we're a bit out of our depth at both ends at the moment.
Just a little bit.
At this moment in time, I feel relatively safe.
Thanks.
Okay, so
But I'm expecting that to be short-lived.
let me see. Okay, so I'm going to expedite this slightly. I'm going to expedite this slightly. How am I going to do this? So basically, as you sort of kind of come through the gate, you notice, you see the dragon basically. She does a breath attack on the dragonborn in front of her and basically obliterates every single creature, soldier and dragonborn. She then stops over the body of Val, and lets out this sort of kind of mighty sort of kind of roar again as she sort of lifts herself into the air. She then comes flying over and lands there in midst of the battle at the front. She then starts to basically lay waste to everybody there as well. Lance, Lance, what are you going to do? Are you staying put? Are you retreating?
I'm going to retreat at this point in time. There's nothing much I can do in my condition.
Are you going to tell people to retreat with you? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm going to call the retreat. At the moment, even with just Red Skull, that was bad enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call for them to retreat to the inner keep, so to speak.
Okay, so everybody who can starts to disengage and follow you. She kills a few dragonborn, a couple of soldiers, and knocks out the rest of the dragonborn of Tiamat. The rest sort of kind of start fleeing towards down south where you are. As this is happening, Tiamat knocks down Uthrax with one smash of his axe. He then looks over at the what's the word? The dragon, the mithril dragon in front of him, and lets off a mighty roar. Gibbon then appears behind him and starts to conjure up another portal. As he does this, Tiamat looks at the sort of down body of his son, looks over at the retreating mass before him, roars himself, and then vanishes into the portal with Gibbon. You all as you sort of kind of they disappear. They disappear off. As this happens, the remaining sort of survivors of this fight start moving towards the gate, with the dragon sort of bearing down on them. Another one of the Dirty Dozen gets devoured. A dragonborn gets knocked over by the tail, and it basically starts to sort of move towards Annabelle, who is sort of kind of crawling towards the tents.
I push through the crowds and run forward to try and drag her back away from it.
Okay, give me a dex. The dragon grabs her grabs her by the foot. She takes one look at you and says, "I'm sorry," and it trails her off and devours her as well. Okay, so Val, you're sort of unconscious. One of the monks comes down from the tower, seeing that you're incapacitated, and resuscitates you basically. So steadies you. So you're basically back up. Surrounding you is carnage. You wake up to basically blood, fire, pure destruction surrounding you.
Can I? Are they all clearly dead? Like,
Yeah,
there's no one...
everybody's dead around you. And you can see sort of people piling through the gate, so you like running through the gate to the north.
Right. Well, just to be cautious, I use lay on hands on myself and bump myself back up. That's a 40 HP. And I'll move that down. There we go. And Valashul sluggishly gets back to his feet and starts heading towards the commotion. Is Thomas in front of me? Like,
yeah, Thomas sees you as this happens. Yeah.
What's going on? Why is everyone retreating?
There's a motherfucking dragon, a huge dragon. It's eating people.
That is a good reason to retreat. Where did it come from?
It came through the portal and then flew over and started eating the Dragonborn and the Dirty Dozen and anyone else that got in its way.
Do we have any boats that we can use to go down the river? Evacuate maybe? I don't know.
No, but I'll happily swim if it gets me away from that dragon.
Okay, who's unaccounted for? Where are the others?
Draken's been taken down by Kiamat Redscale. The last I saw, Lance was in combat with said Dragonborn. I haven't seen the others at all.
Oh god. Well, are you gonna continue running or are you gonna help me get them out?
If you need help, I'll help you.
Then come on, let's go.
So you're going back here
towards the carnage. Yeah,
I've got a paladin with me. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, so they start running off. Basically, as you sort of come through the gate, you see the dragon bearing down on Lance.
Oh god. I'm gonna cast Compel Duel on the dragon.
Nice.
What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, I'll just do that. Alright.
Okay. Okay. What is it needs?
It needs to beat a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay. Gio has a wisdom of 25 plus 7.
Okay. Well, let's hope it fails. It does not fail.
Close then.
I cast it again.
Are you just trying to compel it? Or are you not? Are you going to do?
I'm trying to get its attention, and I want it to focus on me. But that's a spell that it's a divine command. It just doesn't work. Can I throw a rock at it or something?
Yeah, you got one more chance before it eats Lance, basically.
Oh.
Lance is made of wood. It doesn't like wood.
Could I? See, my plan was to activate wings, compel it to duel, then fly away and have it chase me. But can I just use my Radiant Soul to get my flying speed and then charge at it?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, I will do that. I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just gonna charge at it and attack it twice. Cause you know what? Why not?
Why is your damage so low? Oh, you got.
I'm just not very good at rolling.
Yeah.
Do you
I
get
know the
anything?
feeling.
Have you got anything else yet? How many honor points and stuff you've got?
I've only got 10, I believe.
All right, you haven't used the. Or have you taken the benefit, the minor benefit? Did you take it? Did you take a random one?
I think yeah, the minor beneficial. I can't remember what it was though.
You did, because you took a random.
Yeah, we definitely used them at the end of the session last time. Oh, okay. Now this is a reminder to take notes.
Yeah.
I'm still running on memory.
Yeah, I can't remember what your benefit was. Oh, it was you had you have resistance to another type of damage.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. It wasn't necrotic. It was. I think it was an elemental. Well.
Okay, so
I don't need it right now.
Yeah. So you've got you just remember that you've got resistance to
resistant to something.
to what the resistance to one sort of other damage that you want. That's your minor benefit. Okay, so you attack. The first one misses. The second one hits. Does 5 piercing damage. Are you hitting it with anything else? No, I'm not gonna. You're not hitting it with anything else?
I guess I can cast a Thunderous Smite at level 2?
Have you got anything higher?
No,
Let's
I
just
do
say
not.
it's a dragon. You might be wanting to hitting it with everything you've got, basically.
Yeah, I don't really have that much. Can I cast it at level 3 then? I guess.
If you've got
How
a
do I
level
cast it at a different level?
Have you got? If you press it, it'll ask you what level to cast it at. I think.
Yeah, it usually does. That's how mine works.
No.
No.
Okay. You sort of kind of fly over, and you hit at it. It gets its attention, and it sort of reels on you, and hits you, with its attacks. I'm not going to do it damage. It basically knocks you down, but not sort of to full damage. So it does 39 damage on you. It does 39 damage on you. As that happens, as it sort of knocks you down, you see it sort of kind of recoiling at its actions. It then starts to sort of starts to back off and it starts to shake its head, like it's fighting with itself. It starts to sort of back off towards the palisade, sort of kind of causing damage as it goes. It starts to shake its head, and you hear growls, and you can hear sort of within your own head, what sounds like your mother sort of speaking. The dragon then sort of starts to sort of shrink, and as it does, the form of your mother appears below it. Let me just do that.
Right, can I fly away now? I don't want to have to deal with this fallout. This is some big family drama.
Bear with me 1 minute. Okay, so where is she? Where did I move her? Okay. So she basically appears, sort of. She becomes, herself again. The dragon sort of kind of goes back. She gets her back. She's sort of, she's naked.
Oh god.
She's sort of lying there, looking sort of, steam sort of coming from her, looking absolutely distraught at what was coming, what's happened around her. Everybody is run off, pretty much bar Lance, who is sort of backed up against one of the tents.
Better not be looking at my mum.
backed up against one of the tents. You're pretty badly injured. Your mum is crying profusely. She's sobbing.
Okay. Am I still airborne?
No, you're on the ground. You're basically
cool.
you're badly injured.
All right. Valashul uses his spear to kind of like hobble his way over to his mother while unbinding his cloak, and he wraps it around her shoulders and covers her up, and sits down beside her. He doesn't say anything. He just kind of sits there.
She sobs, and as she's sort of sobbing, so she says, I swore I would never do this. I swore I would never do this again. But seeing you being nearly taken from me once again, brought back all of the anger and the rage, and the idea of not being able to save you was too much to bear. I had to do this. And I am so glad that you're alive. I don't know, got two conflicting tunes going. Yeah, I couldn't see you fall like your father. You're my son, and I would have done anything to protect you, even this. As she sort of kind of says this, and another sort of another portal appears behind her, and a woman in black with black hair appears.
Compeldo.
And puts her hand on your mother and says, puts her hand on your mother. Your mother then sort of looks at you and says, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And then disappears with the woman.
Oh. Valashul nods his head several times, almost like he knew this might happen. I mean, it was kind of obvious when she started tearing up the town, I guess. He stands up and takes in the carnage and pokes a few bodies around him to see if anyone's still kicking. calls out to Lance to see if he's still alive.
You'll have to give me a moment to check. I'm pretty sure everything's still attached.
Okay.
Yeah, I've not begun to count my fingers yet.
Okay, so there's been a lot of I'll have to do a sort of tally of deaths and stuff like that. But obviously, you revive Draken.
Oh yeah, Draken, bloody hell, forgot. He's outside the palisade. He's like off the top of my screen. I wasn't looking up there.
I think he's gone. I think
he's gone. It is almost.
Yeah,
off.
he had to go off. He had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just realized. Yeah. So you. Yeah. So Draken sort of. I didn't realize it's 20 past 12. Sorry, shit. Sorry, Michael. I was going to get back to you, but obviously I'll have to do that next time. So yeah, he sort of kind of stumbles in, holding his wounds, looking around at the sort of carnage in front of him. Lance and Thomas sort of see everything that has befallen their little fort. And you just want to say anything?
I turn to the few remaining people and say, I'm sorry for all that we've lost today. All we can do for the moment is to tend to each other and to properly remember those that we've lost and try and decide what we will be doing tomorrow and every day thereafter. Thank you.
Everybody's in a bit of a daze. Uthrak, actually, we should probably wait till see Draken sort of kind of for that.
About.
Stuff. Yeah, Draken's about. Let's sort of finish that off. Okay, we'll leave it there, and then we can sort of carry on with Tharavol's bit next time round. But yes, so you don't have a healer anymore until Danny gets back, basically, unless you sort of take on one of the monks and stuff. But yeah, Senway is now no more. Well, she's
now in service to Tiamat.
She has been sort of taken. Well, she's now broken her oath and has been taken by Tiamat. Right. Okay. We will leave it there. Is there anything?
Woohoo! I survived to the new year.
I very nearly didn't.
Neither did I.
Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Had you not been able to? Have you not done any damage? I may have let her eat Lance, but you sort of yeah. And if any damage had have doubled you out, you would have taken. It would have been insta killed. Thankfully, it didn't happen that way, so that's okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. So we'll leave it there. I'm not sure when the next one's going to be. I'm back on the 30th, but we'll see how it goes. See if people are around and stuff on the 30th or not.
I'll be around on the 30th.
Yeah.
Possibly, I don't know at the moment.
Oh, actually, no, maybe. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Depends what time I get back from the boat and stuff, but yeah. Cool. All right. So we'll leave it there then. So thank you very much, everybody. A longer one this time round. My apologies. I got overzealous with the carnage that was happening in Camber Ford. Yeah, Lady Taunts is going to be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
The point of Val, his fault.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my fault.
It is your fault. You were late starting.
What? This carnage was my fault.
Yes.
Um,
You should have followed me, and maybe we could have taken that bad guy out together. Okay.
What was I going to say? Downtime wise, for Lance, and I suppose I can finish off the stuff that's happening with Tharval and Ceravel and the boat to get them to their destination. You guys can basically start picking up the pieces of what's happened in Camber Ford and starting to sort of fix any physical and or mental damage that has happened. I will let you know. I will let you have a list of casualties and stuff like that as well. Okay, so cheers everybody, much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully we'll catch you before the New Year. If we don't, Happy New Year as well. For me, I've been Matt Geary. With me has been Wes as Valshul Nostius.
Good night, everyone.
Michael as Tharval.
Happy Christmas.
Mark as Lance.
Happy non-denominational holiday season, or whatever you celebrate.
And obviously Draken, who's not here anymore. He hits it with his axe.
Dave.
Oh, sorry, and Dave. Oh, yeah, forgot about the wizards. Sorry. And Dave is Thomas Moonstar.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
All right. Okay. Night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.